some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Up next, it's our main event between the Atlanta Falcons and our home team. The veneer of a new season is gone. Yes, we used veneer in a football game. We're in the middle of the schedule now. It's away here in Week 7. So hopefully he's able to find the landing zone next time. His first kickoff gives him some great field position here. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Young. He puts him there under this one, right side. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. And the Falcons have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
I know he started to play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back. He looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. He'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Staying with Robinson. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Third down, it's Penix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
He'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Offense up to the line fast.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 18-yard line.
Now Young. This is lofted deep down the middle. He's got it deep downfield. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A 3-yard pickup.
Young to throw it. Gets the check down. Here's Brooks. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Making that throw in double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch. A whole bunch of bodies around it.
And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
This one loses yardage. Robinson, he's stopped behind the line. They're turning this over on downs. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. A handoff for Robinson, running right. They aren't getting anything here, Brock. They're actually going to lose some. Back to the 10. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Well, this certainly makes the 3rd down easier. Nearly avoided it altogether. Gain of 10 right up near that marker now. They'll try and run here with Robinson. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Robinson on the inside give. And fine after a few. It's 3rd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
3rd down give to Robinson. And they take him down at the 43-yard line. Manages a gain of 3 there. And that is good enough for Atlanta 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. Take a quick break and we'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back for our 2nd quarter. It's Falcons football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Here's Robinson up the middle. They make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on 1st. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
This is Robinson. They're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st and 10 from the 32. Running here with Bcyd. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
On 2nd down, Robinson. They stuck with him and got the same results. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up 3rd down. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
And they drop him just a couple yards beyond the line. It's 4th down now. Now it's Matthew Wright for this field goal try. This one from 47 yards away.
A 47-yard attempt.
The kick by Roddy's good. And that'll mark their first appearance in our scoring summary today.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Return starts from the goal line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. First and 10.
Field, black. Set, go. Fight, white. Black, ultra. Smash, red. Red, yellow. Ready?
Young throwing here. Taking a shot deep here. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw. Swatted away by the defense.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls you just trust the most.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
A loss of 1 brings up third down and 11.
Ready, six. Mega. Blue, 32. Black shot. Blue striker. Green jack. Punt.
Here he goes, third and long. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. That is Jalen Walker.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First and 10, Orlando Robinson. Running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. Not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Stay with us. More from San Juan on the other side. Shotgun snap. A give to Robinson. A lot of space ahead. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Extra point try is good by Wright. And the Falcons make it a 10-point ball game.
Wizards nothing.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Return starts from the goal line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready, set.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Down. Red, 38. Edo blue. Flight blue. Ready?
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Escapes the pocket. All right, no one to throw to, so he's just going to chuck this into the next municipality.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like. It's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Ready. Yellow, 22. White, white. Red, sight, punt.
Second and 10 now. Young's going to try again. It's caught by Brooks. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it. That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And that'll hit and get out of bounds. Left some meat on the bone with that one.
First and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal. Offense in the hurry up here.
4 yards. And the Falcons first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
On the red zone now. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons grow their lead just before halftime. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
Yeah, and it's not just the sport that you also love to cover in basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker, you feed him.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Chooses to bring this one out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Ready.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
At the 22-yard line.
10 play.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. And the Falcons cover up the kick. And he's down. Looks like